Hello everybody. At the beginning of every video, I would like to emphasize um, that all the facts and evidence are provided in these these and that videos were established in the Quebec court and have been shown to the Canada top authorities, including Canada Prime Minister, Quebec Prime Minister, and the other countries, uh, uh, and also the government outside. I mean, government outside Canada, some international organizations, governmental or and non-governmental. So there's no fabrication, no manipulation, no lies, no confusion in the facts and evidence are provided in the videos. Today I would like to talk about questions I asked the Quebec Prime Minister. I asked him 32 questions, and today I would like to talk about the first two questions. And I read the first question now. Okay. I give the mother a new chance and sponsored her to immigrate to Canada mainly because of our daughter. So we did not need to divorce in Shanghai, and the child would have the mother by this way. But she trampled our return agreement again, also totally abandoned the child again. Soon after she immigrated to Canada, I took all my time and every effort to raise this poor child alone in a foreign country, but I raised the child very well in every way, as witnessed by the daycare, the school, and all the friends. After 5 years of the mother totally abandoning the child, the institutions and the mother forced the child to be moved to the very violent mother. At the same time, they used the lies and the fabrications, even trying hard to send me to the jail. What kind of laws and ethical standards were those institutions using to conduct this way? Where in any part of the world has ever used this kind of laws and ethical standards? And of course, they cannot answer me. This is shocking practice they used, and because this practice is just against our basic ethical standard in this planet. You're a good parent. You raise a child alone very well as a single parent. In every way, we will attack you. You are the other parent. You abandoned the child for many years. You are also very violent. No problem. We are on your side. That good parent will give us trouble? No problem. We can send him to jail with any reason we can fabricate. Maybe you don't believe this practice. I think some of you know this better practice, but many of you don't know, and it's hard for you to believe them. That's exactly the institutions use a child to abuse the parents as well as abusing child. And there's a hard question for them to answer, but I need to share with the people. So more people know this hidden practice, they can be more prepared to protect themselves and their children and their families. And today I can also talk about the second question asked Quebec Prime Minister. When the above things were disclosed in the court, why? The above thing means the things I mentioned in the question 1. Okay. When the above things were disclosed in the court, why was the institution's psychologist Lili Gingras is is a French name. Okay. Even allowed to attack me by accusing me of a mental health problem, though she failed in 2013 because she used full of lies and fabrications. And she also played a key role in forcing my daughter to receive scary violence for 3 years and even causing permanent physical injury to my daughter. She was still asked to attack me and my daughter with the new lies and the fabrications. Again, 4 years later, that was in 2016. What were my daughter and me in the eyes of the government and of the courts? They failed again this time in 2016. This psychologist and the social workers were even given more governmental resources in 2017 to attack me to the end again by accusing me of a mental health problem again. Who or what was the government and the courts? How can they answer this? They are everything. They control everything. They could commit every crime. At the same time, they can use every new crime to cover up old crime endlessly, damaging us to the end. So how can the Quebec Prime Minister and Canada Prime Minister answer this? It's shocking truth. They did deliberately help those institutions cover up the crimes. These government institutions lied that the mother was gentle and I was violent, so she had to be moved to the mother. She was shown crystal clearly. She was lying all the way through. And she knew that I was gentle. The mother was very violent. And so this big crime, right? Damage the family, damage the child. No, she was afraid, no problem. And then she forced my daughter, she was lying. That means in the court, that means she was committing the big crime of blocking justice or perjury. No problem. This big crime, no problem for government people. Okay. She forced my daughter to receive the 3 year, the big violence, scary violence, for 3 years, even causing 1 year of my daughter to be deaf. No problem. Government people can do crime, no problem, no punishment. You want to say? We will send you to jail. I was lucky. They were going to send me to hospital to force me to become person of having mental health problem. I was lucky again. Then later, 4 years later again, they want to try me, name me ever have mental health problem again. I fled my life to change. But the evidence was established, no problem. These criminals can be protected by them. And they lied. No, this governmental psychologists lie were, and other social workers lie were established in the court. No problem. They'll never be punished. If I lie one single word, single sentence, I was immediately damaged to the end. You don't believe that? Yes, they have two standards, one for government, one for us, public. Really, I'm telling you the truth. You should be very careful with this the system, and they can commit crimes. They can be protected by the top authorities. Sometimes you will be in danger because they want to end you to cover up the crime. I was lucky. I fled my life to China so I can share with you these things. So you should be very careful with the use protection systems. Many of you know that, but many of you don't know. Okay, now you know. Be careful. If well, if you are not lucky to meet these kind of things, check my video. I will show you the experience how to deal with the people. I can be so lucky to survive because I have a lot of experience to fight against them. So I would like to share with you. Thank you. Bye.